So it finally happened. The battery in my key fob finally died after over 2 years of ownership. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to replace the battery in a Hyundai key fob. It's a pretty quick and painless process. Before we get started though, a big thanks to today's sponsor, Ioniq. With wet spring weather well on its way, now is a great time to purchase some all-weather floor mats from today's sponsor, Ioniq. Ioniq is a Maryland-based company selling high-quality, laser-measured floor mats at a great price. They're made from TPE, which is a mixture of rubber and plastic, so they offer traction and flexibility as well as strength when you need to remove them, so you're not going to dump their contents all over your floor. If you've ever owned floor mats from, say, WeatherTech, then you know those are made from a much harder material that tends to warp over time. Not with Ioniq. They also feature a simple and classy looking pattern with a lip around the entire footwell so liquids won't spread around and get on your carpeting. I've been using their front and rear floor mats as well as trunk and rear seat liners for over a year now, and they've held up admirably. So these floor mats have gotten the Ioniq Guy seal of approval, and when anybody asks which floor mats to buy, I always recommend Ioniq. Available on their website or Amazon through the links in the description. Now, something to keep in mind is you should have a second key fob for the car. And if it's just been sitting in a drawer for the last 2 years and not being used on a daily basis, the battery in that one might be perfectly fine. So that could be an opportunity to save a few bucks, just pull that one out of the drawer and start using that one. Or if you want to keep that one in good condition for whatever, you can pull the battery from that one and put that in your daily key fob. Either way, I will have a link down below for the battery that you need to purchase, but let's get started. All right, so here's all you're going to need to replace your key fob's battery. You're just going to need a flathead screwdriver, relatively small, obviously your key fob, and then a 2032 coin style battery. So this is a CR 2032 from Duracell. So the first thing you're going to do is pop out the key from the key fob by pushing in that button on the back, and that will release it and you can pull it out. So the next thing you're going to want to do with the key fob facing up, the hole on the right hand side here, you're going to want to stick a screwdriver in and just pry up. So you can do that with a twisting motion or you can pry in that direction, and it should release the back cover pretty easily. And here you can see on the inside there is that 3-volt coin cell style battery, and you can just use your screwdriver, pop that out. Note that the positive side faces down in the case. There is a little photo there in case you forget. So we'll go ahead and take our new battery, stick it right in there just as so. So then to get it back together, you're just going to take the clamshell, put it together, snap it in, and that is nice and secured. And then your key can go back in. Done. If you have access to a battery recycling bin, go ahead and throw this in there so it can get properly recycled and not get swallowed by a child. So I think we can all agree that was a pretty painless process. So if you guys liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Check out my store at ioniqguy.com to get cool accessories for your Hyundai Kia Genesis EV. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.